Hey guys, this is Smithy. Welcome to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. Today we're going to talk about everything highlighters. One of my favorite topics to talk about, and I have a healthy mix of high-end as well as drugstore. We are going to talk about my top 10 highlighters in the makeup industry. I have 5 drugstore and 5 high-end. So, we are absolutely balanced in our life, I would say. So if you want to find out what are my top 10 highlighters, then please keep on watching. Let's start off with the obvious, the one that I'm wearing on my face and the one that I cannot stop raving about. If I have to choose one among all these 10 highlighters, it is a recent one, but I have not stopped using this from the time it has been released, I would say. And this is Makeup by Mario's Soft Glow Highlighter, and this one is in the shade Golden. I mean, look at the usage that has already happened in the pan. I mean, I absolutely love this highlighter. I love the way it glows on the face, and I've said this so many times. Even if you are right in front of me, you cannot detect that there's a highlighter that you've applied on your face, but it is pretty blinding, but it doesn't sit on the skin. For that reason, I absolutely love this. I have a lot of texture. It doesn't emphasize texture, which is unheard of in the highlighters. It is a very, very minimal, I would say. So this is definitely my favorite highlighter that I have in my collection. We'll do one high-end and one drugstore so that we keep the balance. Now, from the drugstore, the highlighter that I have to recommend is from Catrice, and this is their Beyond Golden Glow highlighter. This is such a beautiful highlighter, I would say. It's very, very smooth on the skin. It does have a peachy undertone with gold in it. Let me just swatch all of it for you guys. And most of them would look pretty similar, I would say, because mostly it is gonna be a golden champagne highlighter. Those are the highlighters that I really, really like to wear. So that was Makeup by Mario's Golden, and now let me swatch Catrice highlighter in the shade Beyond Golden Glow. Look at that. It is so pretty, it is so smooth, and in drugstore pricing, this is such amazing quality. You will definitely not be disappointed with it. This is a highlighter that would be blinding on your cheeks. Makeup by Mario's, my kids are running all over the place. So if you hear them, I'm really sorry. But yeah, I just came back from work. They cannot contain the excitement. So yeah, they're running all over the place. So what I was saying is, Makeup by Mario's highlighter, if you blend it into your skin, it can feel very subtle on your face. But this is gonna be blinding. No matter what, if you are looking for a blinding highlighter at a drugstore price, you would absolutely love it. Now let's talk about a highlighter which I absolutely love. I have various shades, but the shade that I picked out is Prosecco Pop. I love Champagne Pop, and I'm talking about Becca Cosmetics. And this is also, I mean, who doesn't know Becca's highlighters? And this is so smooth on the skin. It is so blinding. Again, Prosecco Pop is more of a golden highlighter, whereas Champagne Pop is more of a peachy highlighter, I would say. Like a peachy gold. But although this is stunning, you can see it's very, very smooth on the skin. It blends beautifully. This is a highlighter that when you apply, it is going to be blinding. But again, it is very smooth, so it's not going to emphasize too much of texture. But sadly, Becca is going out of business this September. So if you guys want to stock it up right now, because you won't be able to find it after some time. Now let's talk about a highlighter which is very subtle and from drugstore, but gives such it gives such an angelic glow from within kind of look. And I'm talking about Essence Pure Nude Highlighter. I actually have 2 of the shades with me. This is in the shade Be My Highlight. This is the shade that I actually wear all over my face when I'm looking for a glowy kind of a finish on my skin. I mainly wear this shade, which is Be My Sunlight. So this is the difference. I mean, this is definitely much, much more lighter, and this has more of I would say a pinky golden kind of a touch. It's absolutely stunning on the skin. It's not blinding at all. So if you are looking for a subtle highlighter, you would absolutely love this highlighter. I mean, look at that. It definitely gives a very nice glow, but again, undetectable on the skin. For that reason, this is definitely one of my favorite highlighters from the drugstore, and this is $3. I would say maximum $5, nothing more than that. And for that price, I mean, not even like for the price, in the highlighter category, I would definitely rank that like really high up on my list for sure. Now let's talk about another high-end highlighter, which I definitely do not mention quite a lot on my channel, and it is from Hourglass, and this is in a palette format. So yeah, excuse me for that, but this is the highlighter that I'm talking about. I mean, all the Hourglass highlighters would be that quality is what I am thinking about, and this is in the shade Champagne Strobe Light. Now this also, I would say, is very similar to the Essence Pure Nude highlighter in the way that it is very subtle on the skin. It's like very undetectable, but it gives such a smooth and such a nice glow from within kind of a look. So for that reason, I really like it. But again, for the price, I would say go for the Essence. But if you have the money to spend, I am pretty sure you would not be disappointed for sure. For that reason, I definitely wanted to mention it. But if you wanna like compare, I would choose the Essence over the Hourglass for sure. Why is a fly here? Okay, if you do not like a blinding highlighter, those are the highlighters for you. Now let's talk about another blinding highlighter, which is from the drugstore, and I'm talking about Pixi. Now Pixi's price is not like a drugstore price, nor is it a high-end price. It's right in the middle. But this highlighter, especially in this like duo format, and it is called Glowy Glossomer Duo, and this one is in the shade Delicate Dew. I don't want to tip it over just because mine is broken, but one is more of a pinky highlighter and one is more of like a bronzy golden highlighter. I majorly wear the bronzy golden highlighter, but if I am looking for a pinky highlighter, this is definitely the one that I am looking for. Look at that. I mean, that shine is like unreal. It's a very smooth. It is so blinding on the face. I would say this would give the closest effect like the Makeup by Mario's highlighters, but in much more affordable price. I think they are like $15-16 if I'm not mistaken. But again, you would definitely not be disappointed at all with these highlighters because they're so wonderful. It blends beautifully on the skin. Again, another highlighter that would not sit on your skin and would melt into your skin, I would say. And this is the pinkier shade in the palette. I mean, look at that. The glow is like unreal. I absolutely can drool over that. When I did not own like the high-end highlighters in my collection, I was so impressed with this Pixi highlighter. I cannot even say. If you do not want to invest into like a high-end highlighter, especially I would say the way the Makeup by Mario highlighters are, I don't think any highlighter can touch that. I love the effect of it, but I love the way it blends into the skin. It's the same that the Pixi highlighters do for me, and I absolutely love it. Now let's talk about another highlighter, which is super blinding, and I'm talking about Jaclyn Cosmetics highlighter, and especially the shade that I have, which is Iced. This is truly a champagne icy highlighter, I would say. The packaging is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it feels luxe when you're holding it, and the highlighter is like blinding like no other. I mean, I hardly can say that I have more of a blinding highlighter than this in my collection. If you are a person who likes to shine from the outer space, who likes to be seen from the galaxy up above, you would love it. I mean, this is the highlighter for you. You would not be disappointed, and I think this would last you for a long time because it's like more of a baked product. I cannot recommend this enough. If you are a blinding highlighter kind of a person, you would absolutely drool over it. This is your fantasy. Get it. Now let's talk about another drugstore highlighter, which is so cheap but so worth it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you would have heard it, and this is from Wet n Wild, and this specifically I have in the shade Precious Petals. I also have Golden Crown Canopy, which I can wear in like the summer season right now, but I love this shade for sure. This is more of like a pinky but like champagne highlighter. Again, very smooth on the skin, very blinding on the skin. You would love it. From the drugstore, you cannot go wrong with like Wet n Wild highlighters for sure. Like, I absolutely love the quality of these Wet n Wild highlighters. I mean, can you see I have hit a pan already, and to hit a pan on the highlighter is saying a lot, because you know you need such a little amount to put it on your cheeks. But I absolutely love that shade, especially Precious Petals. If you are more into like that champagne pinky highlighter, do not miss on that at all. The ninth highlighter that I have to talk about is from Ofra Cosmetics. Now again, Ofra has one of the best formulas in her collection altogether. For highlighters especially, I think Ofra is known for her highlighter formulas, and I have it in a duo. Actually, I do have one in a palette of theirs which includes all of it, but I'm specifically talking about the shade Rodeo Drive. If you are more of a medium skin tone, you would love it. And look at the texture of this. Look at that. I mean, that if that is not blinding, I don't know what is blinding. I mean, if you are looking for a blinding highlighter, the Jaclyn Hill highlighter and Ofra Cosmetics highlighters are for you. These are not here to play. These are here to make you shine like no other. You would feel like you are a star if you're wearing these highlighters. And for that reason, I absolutely love it. If I'm going for like a glamorous look and I'm going for like that glowy effect, very subtle on the eyes, but like a bold lip and like good highlighter, I'm going for the Ofra highlighter. Absolutely love it. The last highlighter that I'm going to talk about is from Drugstore, but again, such an effective highlighter and such a smooth formula. I don't know why did I not try it before, but I absolutely love this so much. And this is from Revlon, and it is their prismatic highlighter in the shade Daybreak Glimmer. People had recommended this so many times that it is a dupe for that Anastasia's Ambrisi highlighter. I took a while, guys, and I'm ashamed because this is stunning. All these highlighters, I mean, I would not recommend you any highlighters or any product in my collection which I do not like. I mean, I could have easily given you my top 5. I couldn't, just because all these 10 highlighters are so good. It's only the matter of how much money you want to spend. You can pick a highlighter for you. From, I would say, like $3 to, I would say, I don't know what it is. It's some $30. No, actually, the most expensive one is the Hourglass highlighter. But everything in the middle, I absolutely love and adore. And that Revlon highlighter like competes with all the high-end highlighters in my collection. And I cannot say enough about it. If you find this and if you are a highlighter person, you should own this in your collection. All these highlighters that I've mentioned today are so worth mentioning. And look, I mean, swatches will tell you for itself. I don't even have to open my mouth because these would speak for itself. These can make like any person drool over a highlighter, I would say. And I absolutely love it. So if you guys found it helpful, and if you have a highlighter in your collection, which I do not have in my collection and you absolutely love, leave it down in the comment section below. I would be happy. Stop running. I would be happy to test it out for you guys, and I would be happy to try it out myself, I would say. But yes, if you guys are new to this channel, please do subscribe before leaving, and also ring that notification bell so that you're notified every time that I post next. I generally upload every Tuesdays, Thursdays and Saturdays at 9 AM Eastern Standard Time. Until next time, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.